Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Bill with NotaryCoach.com. Today is Monday, March 5th, and I'm doing the recap for the MOREcast email that went out last week on February 26th, right at the beginning of the close of the month. And I want to address a few things in there. We actually had a super productive month, and I'm real excited. And I just have to say that how energized I am from you guys, the students that are part of the Sign and Thrive Notary training course, and those who watch the YouTube videos and comment and interact and reach out to me via email to orders@notarycoach.com. I really appreciate that. I get so much energy from watching your businesses grow and really start to come alive and thrive. You know, we have a lot of people who are starting to make some real good, decent money, both in the general notary work side and on the signing agent side, of course, too. There's still tons of opportunity there and lots of ways to create value. And we're going to talk a little bit about that today. So last week, one of the things that I said to lead off was the lesson from the week before was thinking too small is dangerous. And I did a complete reevaluation of some of the goals that I've been hanging on to since I was in my early 20s. And just thinking that that's the life that I had wanted to live and what it represented for me then versus what it is now are completely different. So when I had that realization, I did a complete revamp. I've got some actually pretty significant, huge goals now that actually still fire me up and get me excited. So I've got this resurgence of energy. And I just want to talk a little bit about how important that is, guys. These goals are not resolutions that you write down on January 1st and tuck away in a drawer. These are goals that you should review every single day. They should light you up inside. They should get you so excited that you jump out of bed in the morning. If they don't do that for you, then you're probably just a little further behind in finding what your real passion or your real spark is. Keep working on it. That's okay. But these goals should literally just pop you out of bed in the morning. You should feel so excited to be advancing and moving forward. And if you lose sight of any of that, recite them 2 to 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night, just to remind yourself of what these goals are. You don't have to share them with other people unless you want to, but you want to remind yourself. You want to remember why you're working so hard, why you're taking all these steps that you are. All right, let's talk about the signing schedule. It was pretty insane last week at the end of the month, and it turned out to be a great success. As we roll into March, there's not really a whole lot of slowdown, which is unusual. And as I've mentioned before, the end of the months for new home purchases and refinances are usually crazy busy, like the last 2 weeks. And then it'll slow down for the first week of the month. We're not experiencing that right now. It's actually going full steam ahead, so we're obviously pretty excited about that here on the team. What I'm reading for this one is called The Rise of Superman, and it's Decoding the Science of Ultimate Human Performance. It's written by Stephen Kotler. Pretty powerful book right now, and it's all about getting into the flow state. I'm still reading it, but I'm still just enthralled with the science behind it and what is possible for human beings. It's all about studying human potential and that mindset that kind of pushes our boundaries. So highly recommend it, and I'll probably be writing about that again this week. Let's see, stuff I'm loving this week. I made the switch from coffee to tea, and it has been a game changer for me. Guys, I don't like the taste of coffee in the first place, so I was putting a little too much cream and sugar in it. Which was causing an energy crash shortly after drinking it, and it affected me all day long. So once I removed that, the tea with a little bit of honey in it has completely altered my energy levels to way higher levels than they were. So I'm feeling really good, and I think the productivity over the course of the last 2 weeks is a good symbol of that. All right, now the quote that speaks to me, I've already made a video about integrity as well, but this one's powerful. So integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. And that can mean a lot of things to a lot of different people. But in your particular case, as a new business owner, as you're moving forward, what this might mean is integrity with yourself more so than anything. So if you said that you're going to do something, if you're going to reach out to 2 escrow officers a day, if you're going to send out 2 emails a day, or going to send out 1 thank you card a day, what that means is that you do it. That is your integrity. Nobody else is watching you, and you'll be able to slip because most people don't know what your goals are. They don't know what your daily dues are. They don't know what your morning routine is. So it's real easy to talk ourselves into slipping once, slipping twice, and soon you're completely out of cycle. Where this becomes really obvious though, guys, is results. People who have results or have the results that they want in their life have them because they have integrity with themselves and they've done what they said they were going to do even when no one was watching. So it's kind of like that Nike, I think it was Nike or Under Armour. What you do in the dark when no one is watching makes all the difference. So even though you don't have a spotlight on you, or there's not people cheering you on or giving you awards, you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, and the results kind of speak for themselves. All right, let's talk about goals and objectives for this past week. Number one was to keep writing. I've done that. I've been on track with that. A couple slip-ups during the week, but I got right back on, doing about 1,000 words a day. Number two, create and release the landing page for the Sign and Thrive Signer application. This is finally out, guys. If you are a member and a student of the Sign and Thrive Notary Training community, the application to become a signing agent for my signing company across the country is released. I'm real excited about that. I love the tribe and the vibe that we've got going on at Sign and Thrive. I love working with the students in the course that are still coachable. They have integrity. They want to do things right. We've just really attracted an awesome group of people, so I'm so excited about where that business is going. So that is released. I've sent out an email, and it's posted to the private Facebook group as well. If you haven't seen it, just check it out. We'll probably be talking about that a lot over the coming year. The new promos from Green Monkey Marketing, we decided to hold off on those for about a week. We just want to revamp one of the intro videos there. Oh, excuse me. And then number four was promote that SEO, the search engine optimization, and the marketing webinar with Tyler Botsford. We did that. We had a great turnout on Saturday, and Tyler talked about some of the sales and prospecting tools that are available to us as we're out there networking and building our businesses as signing agents. I've also got this kind of unique idea for the real estate industry, a way that we can create value outside of having to just go the normal route of knocking on escrow officer's door and building those types of relationships, guys. I encourage you to really think outside the box here. There's no limits to what you can create. This business is ripe for innovation and a different idea. So think outside the box. Here's one of the ideas I have. I won't get into too many of the details here because I'd really like to see this work, but you guys can approach it in your individual areas any way that you want. But you've probably seen my video about who has my money. So for us as signing agents, that comes from Grant Cardone, a big sales training guy. He's like, just to help you focus your business, who's got my money? So for signing agents, that's escrow officers. They're the ones that make the buying decisions. They decide who their signing agents are going to be. So it's real easy for us to know that. But then I started thinking, who's got their money? Or what are they saying? Who's got my money? Escrow officers are saying, who's got my money? That's real estate agents. They're out there appealing to real estate agents because they want their business. They want loan officers' business. So if we can find a way to appeal or unite with the real estate professionals or lending professionals, where we have this kind of alliance that we work together, escrow will just kind of absorb us right into that because we're a package deal with real estate. There's a lot of opportunity there. There's a huge educational curve though, guys, because a lot of real estate agents, they don't even know that mobile loan signing services are available to their customers. Number two, if they do know they're available, they think they're too expensive. There's a lot of room for negotiating specialized rates, becoming exclusive with one particular agent, all that good stuff. So we're playing with some ideas on that. So I'm hoping that we can, I'll be sharing that in the MOREcast videos as we go along. The SEO and get the Notary commercial loaded to notarycoach.com. That's still not done, but again, the SEO for the Notary Coach site is taking a little bit longer than normal, but that is just the nature of the beast. That will get uploaded hopefully this week. Number 7 was schedule and record the live webinar with the ID and signature module. We actually did that yesterday. We did that live on a Zoom call. We had a great attendance with lots of great questions. So that has now been loaded up to the course. It's been loaded up to the private Facebook group as well. And then number 8 was schedule an office hours on professionalism and opportunity. We did that last Tuesday in my weekly office hours visit. That's where I do a live Zoom call for about 30 minutes every Tuesday morning, and we just answer questions. I usually have some sort of topic. Last week we talked about professionalism and the need to up our game. Excuse me, really treat this like a business. You know, dressing professionally, showing up on time, all of that good stuff really played into it. And we had a lot of great feedback from some of the other signing agents in the Sign and Thrive course who had other suggestions. So the moral or the takeaway is respect this like a business. Do not wear bathrobes to your signing appointments. Do not wear yoga pants. Do not wear sweatpants or jeans with holes in them. No t-shirts. Treat this like a business. What you see me in right now, this is what I wear every single day, 7 days a week pretty much, because I want to present my business in the most professional way possible. I never know who I'm going to meet. I have so many examples of meeting escrow managers that have hired me based on my interactions that were not me soliciting them. So you never know. It's at the grocery store, it's at the billiards hall, it's at the, the airport, wherever it might be. You never know who you're talking to, so you want to make sure that you're always presenting for business. And then number 9 was make it easier to register for the Sign and Thrive training course. For the last almost year now, I've made it relatively difficult because we've been in beta. I didn't want to just open the floodgates up for the training, so you have to be a subscribing member to the email. You can't just go to the website and purchase the program. You have to kind of be integrated into the email process. I'm going to make that a little bit easier, especially now as we have more content, we have more experts, we have lots of Thrive Live webinars coming up with experts from all different industries sharing information. So we're going to make that much easier. So hopefully you can just click right into it. That will probably be released this week. So we're a little behind on some things and we're way advanced on others. So that wraps up kind of the week of the MOREcast and how we did. I'll be writing out the weekly MOREcast now for March 5th. It'll come out here pretty quick, a little later on today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it.